Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. This is a live broadcast from Princeton, New Jersey. Today is Thursday, the 22nd of January, 2009. It's 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. It's 4:30 p.m. in London and 9:30 a.m. in Mexico City. If you need to reach us during the broadcast, you can phone in toll-free at 1-866-67-CATEX. Overseas, our AOL Instant Mail address is CATEXTV. And we have two bits of breaking news. They're both economic news. And the Dow Jones Industrial Average is down about 202 points as we go on the air. And here's part of the reason. Microsoft shocked Wall Street this morning with disappointing results and said it would slash up to 5,000 jobs. It also said it would stop offering profit forecasts for the rest of the fiscal year. Microsoft did post a profit of $4.17 billion in the second quarter ending, its fiscal second quarter ending December 31st. This compares to a profit of $4.71 billion, about $500 million difference a year earlier. According to Steve Ballmer, the president of Microsoft, nobody is immune from this. We're being hurt too. The company will eliminate up to 5,000 jobs in research and development, marketing, sales, finance, etc., etc. This amounts to about 5% of the marketing workforce. And according to analysts, this is the first time anybody can remember Microsoft having layoffs. Meanwhile, back at the ranch in the classic brick-and-mortar kind of business, Union Pacific Company, which of course is mainly known for its railroad operations, reported a better-than-expected quarterly profit. The Omaha-based company said this morning that fourth quarter net income was $661 million versus $491 million a year earlier. So that's good news for them. They say that strong freight prices and fuel surcharges for the railroad, as well as, of course, of a decrease in fuel, led to that increase. Now to our reinsurance news. Hannover Re's Chief Executive Officer Wilhelm Zeller has finally confirmed that he's going to step down at the end of June. We now have some news about his replacement. His replacement is Ulrich Wallen. Mr. Wallen currently runs Hannover's Specialty Division, direct and facultative group protections, and insurance-linked securities. He will succeed Zeller as CEO. The Group Chief Financial Officer at Hannover, Elke Koenig, is also leaving. Hannover stressed that she is leaving on her own accord, on amicable terms in order to tackle, quote, new professional challenges. Ms. Koenig will be succeeded by Roland Vogel. He currently heads up Hannover Re Group's Finance and Accounting Division. Vogel will take over at the beginning of April, so some big changes there. Insurance Insider is reporting that U.S. broker Arthur J. Gallagher is to take over the policy renewal rights of Liberty Mutual's middle market commercial property casualty business located in the Midwest and Southeast regions of the United States, and a deal potentially worth up to $120 million. Under the arrangement reported by Insurance Insider, Gallagher said it would also acquire substantially all the policy renewal rights, as well as hire the National Producer Group from Wausau Signature Agency. That's Liberty Mutual's commercial property and casualty employee benefits insurance agency located out in Wisconsin. When completed, it's expected that the transaction will add about 120 new insurance sales professionals to Gallagher's retail commercial property casualty brokerage operation. This news came out yesterday. Catlin, the international specialty property casualty insurer and reinsurer, has now established a U.S. casualty facultative reinsurance business. The new group will be led by Scott Beal. He joins the company from Markel. He will be tasked with directing the design, development, and implementation of the new unit, which is expected to begin underwriting sometime in the second quarter of 2009. The new unit will be based in Catlin's U.S. Atlanta headquarters. Catlin's casualty facultative product will be exclusively distributed through the reinsurance intermediary market, no direct for them. American International Group will sell its Philippine Savings Bank and Auto Financing Company to the East West Banking Corporation. That's the banking arm of the conglomerate Philinvest Development Corporation. This deal is being signed tomorrow morning. Sources indicate that East West is paying a 25% premium over the combined book value of the companies, which approximate about $34 million U.S. AIG and East West are declined to comment. Other parties that submitted bids apparently is the largest Filipino bank, Banco de Oro, and an entity called Robinson Savings Bank, which is a unit of the conglomerate JG Summit Holdings. AIG's Philippine Savings Bank, Philam Savings Bank, which apparently won the bidding, has 9 branches and a return on equity of about 17% as of the end of June last year. Apart from the consumer units, AIG is also still looking to sell its Philippine insurance business, Philam Life, which has net worth of around $1 billion US. And in China, 2 men have been sentenced to death by a Chinese court after being convicted. Here they are, the 2 in the center, after being convicted of playing a key role in a tainted milk scandal that led to 6 children dying and 300,000 more falling ill. The 2 men facing execution include those who were convicted of making and selling more than 600 tons of so-called protein powder laced with melamine, which is the industrial chemical responsible for the health crisis. The former boss of the bankrupt dairy giant Sanlu, one of the main firms at the center of last year's scandal, has already been jailed for life. Another person was convicted of producing and selling fake or substandard products, charges to which she had already pleaded guilty. We'll go now to a word from our sponsors and come back with the rest of the news.
From prehistoric time to today, man's progress has been marked by his ability to fashion tools and use them to his advantage. From early humans making tools from stone, man evolved and was soon trading with other men. Money evolved, and tools such as the abacus to handle complex money transactions were developed. By the end of the 19th century, machines such as the cash register began to appear. 100 years later, we have even better computer-driven machines which track stock, change prices, and automatically reorder. Meanwhile, the reinsurance industry has failed to embrace man's drive for progress. The reinsurance industry today would be as familiar to practitioners from the 1800s as it is to modern underwriters. An underwriter or broker from 1800 would settle nicely into today's business. That is, until now. For the reinsurance industry, pivot point changes everything. Soon it will be understood that the period before pivot point was as dark as the caveman period was before the abacus. Come and see for yourself if you don't. After a demonstration, you will understand what is possible.
Here's an interesting story. It's actually being reported by Bloomberg via the Royal Gazette down in Bermuda. A U.S. court last night ordered the seizure of a ship. Here it is, a fairly good-sized ship, the Ocean Jade, which is a commodity vessel owned by STX Pan Ocean Company. STX is South Korea's largest bulk shipping line. The seizure was ordered in relation to a lawsuit brought by Bermuda-based shipping line Golden Ocean Group Limited. The cause of the suit was concerning an unpaid settlement of a derivatives contract. A warrant for the ship, which was docked in Corpus Christi, Texas, was issued by a U.S. District Court. STX, the ship's owner, is being sued for about $12 million by Golden Ocean. The Oslo-based CEO of Golden Ocean said that he hoped the suit would be settled soon, declined to comment further. STX said that they are interested in settling the suit. STX, the owner,